Hi, welcome back to Let's Talk with Angela and Nicole. Today's topic of relationships, we're talking about who pays for the date. DJ, Nicole, I'm gonna start with DJ, but who you think should pay for that date?
I'm an old school guy.
You're old school. What does
I'm
old
old
school
school.
mean for
I mean,
for the young generation?
traditionally, and I'm saying traditionally. I just think that guys, you establish, especially if you're interested in a woman, you just set a precedent by saying, hey, sweetie, even if she asks you out, I mean, especially in this day and time, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter who asks, and what we do.
Yeah.
I think for a man to, set a precedent to establish who he is in the relationship, or more importantly, his role in this future relationship, he's supposed to pay for the food.
Nicole, what do you think? Because I got it.
Well, I'm old school, but I definitely don't mind treating. And and that's hey, my husband, he's always, hey, I got this, but I'm gonna just, I know he gonna say no, but I literally mean it from my heart. He probably
That's
think
right.
I mean it from my heart.
I'm like that too.
Here, I got this. I mean, and even you're the same way. I mean, you look at it, when we go out to eat, you're so giving all the time, and you almost argue me down to try to pay for something, but I literally mean till I just stop fighting you, about it. So yeah, I think it's great to treat your man. I think that he needs to know that he needs to hear that. And it needs to be sincere. Don't just
I
do
agree.
it to like, hey, well, let me just say this. He needs to know that, you know what? I want to treat you, baby. I want to make you feel just as special as you make me feel. Now, I am old school. I like for my man, to be the man and, hey,
Yes.
come treat me. But there's nothing wrong with the woman paying for a meal.
Yeah, and let me throw out a disclaimer again. Let me say this, and I mean those initial dates.
In the beginning.
I think at the beginning of those relationships, especially when you're trying to get to know a woman, I think it's important that fellas do that.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in the beginning. Because
Yeah.
you're setting the tone.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think so too. I think that it's okay for a woman to say, especially like for me being single, on that single topic, that I think I got 4 or 5 times.
That's right.
I offer
I
to pay
agree.
the next time because
I
I want
agree.
him to know I appreciate what you're
Absolutely.
doing.
That's right.
And I'm okay to pay because
I agree
I
to that.
respect you just as much as you respect me.
Yeah.
Like, I want to thank you for it. So is
Yeah.
that okay when a woman offers to pay then?
Yeah,
Or
I
is that an
think-
insult to the man?
No, it's not. But because I think what it starts to say is that we're in this together.
Yes.
We're in this together.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
think so too. And so when the when the woman, DJ, wants to go out and you say, baby, where you want to go tonight? We name off this expensive restaurant. But then when she say, okay, baby, I'm gonna take you out, but she kind of give you a cheaper restaurant, is that a problem?
I mean, I think for guys, here's a tip, guys. You know what your budget is. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Have 3 or 4 places lined up that you can afford.
Yeah.
Yes.
And say, babe, what do you think about this? Be slicker than that. If you broke, be slick, because
He's
you're supposed
right.
to be a little more savvy than that.
You have to be.
Yeah, especially if you broke the breakfast.
Yeah,
Stop
or just
being a
make
fool.
don't give
Yeah.
her choices. Already have the
Have
reservations
that stuff
made
laid out,
because
yeah.
you know that this is what I can pay for. This I've already got this out. I've already scoped out the menu
That's right.
and the price. So have the reservations made.
That's right.
And make sure the reservation is to a place where it has a kind of an open menu, different things that you both can choose from. So that's what I would do. Hey,
Okay, so what about though when a man loses a job? So I'm used to people taking me out wherever I want to go. No
so where
limit.
are y'all dating? You're married? Where we at now?
Dating, married,
Especially
either one. What
if
about
y'all in
you
a
lose your job?
if you're in a serious and or significant relationship, if you've been dating for 3 or 4 months, 5 or 6 months, and that rapport has been great, and he ain't been riding you, if you get where I'm coming from. If you ain't paying for the bill all the time, he should be able to be forward enough to say, hey, babe, look, I'm hurting right now.
Yeah.
Listen, how about this? Are we gonna stay at the crib, or let's do something? Let's keep this.
Yeah.
Let's keep it kosher. Yeah.
And
if you get where I'm coming from, let's
yeah.
go to Chipotle tonight.
Yes, that felt good.
Yeah.
Or you should be able at that
Yeah.
point to recognize, a little bit if something is wrong, and if it's been a significant amount of time, and he's been, footing the bill and doing all these things, it's all right. You showing him you got his back,
That's
and
right.
that you down.
That's right.
And so to me, I think
It's
that's
not
fine.
about the money because my thing is enjoying the relationship,
Right.
going out, enjoying the company, and just getting out. It's not necessarily about how much they calling me right now because they
Right.
saying, "Hey, I want that number." Remember?
Yeah.
Is that what the deal is? It's the 770. It's that it's the hotline.
See what the
I
call
know
is.
with my hotline.
214
Yeah.
Yes, caller, I am available. I am available, but you must be qualified. We'll talk about that later.
Absolutely.
there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, if people want to go Dutch, go Dutch. It's just if it has to be a conversation in the beginning, have a conversation.
Let's
You know,
talk
we're in a
about
new. Yeah, it's not a deal
So
breaker.
Nicole, on your date, when you were dating before you got so then you didn't get married, but beforehand, previously dating,
Yeah.
when the guy say let's go Dutch, how did you react?
No one
She paused
did.
it.
I'm like, oh, I didn't really experience that.
Yeah.
I
They knew
love
not
it.
to come in with that
No,
one, right?
that I always had my own money and
Yeah.
Right, but they didn't
But
do it.
it was never even. It was just paid for, and then I can remember other things were brought over to tables and all this type of stuff. So yeah, it was just what it was. But I was
So you
always
didn't do online
prepared.
dating, 'cause
I get
on
it.
one online date, the dude said for lunch, we going Dutch. Really?
Okay.
And this was on the initial meet?
Yes, I could have stayed on my side of
So
town
first
for that.
time, did he say this before y'all met up?
No. We
When
went
y'all got to the restaurant?
Yes.
Oh no,
you
you should
know
have told me
that
that
didn't work for me,
online.
right?
Betty.
Y'all
Maybe
at Salad Express and
I
he want to
got out
go.
there. I done drove.
So see, I would take that all kind of ways.
I did.
You know,
I'm like,
yeah.
For real.
Yes.
Joker broke, get offline.
Yeah.
So-
Get
Yeah.
offline.
Yeah.
You want to keep calling? No, that's when you like.
Yeah.
block,
You can
going.
sit here by yeah.
So let me ask y'all this. So rules of we say would we say that women who don't want to go Dutch, they want a free meal? Now y'all know we done talked about that. I mean,
know
does it
what?
look like that? Does
No,
it
it
look
look
like
like
that?
that.
No, I don't think. I don't believe that. I just don't think because that's the type of quality woman that you're asking out on a date,
Yes.
and
I
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that. No, I don't think it's a free meal.
So-
That's not what I'm
But,
saying.
You know, but even still, women have that. What do they call it? What's the word when you portray to be someone else? What's the word?
Yeah,
for that?
just fake.
No, but what is it when oh my gosh, it'll come to me. But you know, they always say some shows
Oh, yeah,
what's the
yeah,
word,
yeah.
DJ?
The representative.
represented.
Yeah.
So
The
women
Yes.
representatives too.
Yeah.
Knowing they don't have no money, they shouldn't be online.
Uh-huh.
They done
Right,
done this
right.
every night, probably the same outfit every night for 5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
However,
It's
the
too
next
much.
second date, they can't do it either. So now the nails not done, hair not done. So they're looking for a free meal because they can't keep this lifestyle up. This stuff
Yeah.
is expensive.
I don't know.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know who. I mean, let me say this. I just don't know who invested much time
Depends on that.
in all
I ain't
that.
doing all that.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna do the basics. You know, when you're going, if you're struggling going through something, man, just put some clear polish. Go
Keep it
dollar
going.
store, get some clear polish on your nails.
That's right.
You know,
At the
make
end of the
sure
day.
that your hair is curled properly, and you don't have wild your eyebrows going crazy or
Put it
anything
all-
like that. Just do the basic stuff.
Put it all
but
together,
but
baby.
don't be
Put it
trying to
all
go
together.
broke for that you don't even know. You know, when you get with that person, and you need to work hard on keeping. I ain't finna go broke
Right.
over somebody I just met.
Now what
I'm
about when
just
you go
not-
out on them dates and the brother, you look at the bill and they tip $2, and your meal is $60.
I'm gonna ask them why did you tip them $2, and then based on their answer, and I'm probably gonna was it the service? Why did you tip them
Service
$2?
was great. So do you replace the money or not? Would that be an insult if you put $2 down because they really didn't have a 60 to be
No,
out
because
there?
some people, I'm telling you, some people don't know any better about tipping.
I agree.
Yeah, some people just don't know any better.
I
So I would look at that, and it would probably be a conversation. I would probably just say it right then. Why did you put $2 down there? Were you dissatisfied with the service?
And let me throw this question out. I think we definitely need to talk about tipping. But I want to say this though. So brothers who are paying for this initial date, who are being using your chivalry. What are you expecting
Yeah.
after this?
After that
You know,
date.
after this 2 for $20, you just copped.
2 for 20.
Yeah. I mean, think about this, lady. So, and I know I'm kind of, I know I'm pushing the envelope here. Why do we expect something after that?
Because they didn't really want to date. They just wanted to hook up, like we said,
So
play
you-
fish to me market.
And you thought that the 2 for $20 was gonna segue into something else.
Yes, most
So when you
guys,
say expecting something, we talking about laying it.
sexual relationships
You know, they want,
gets none.
but the woman is you in control of that.
Right. I agree.
You in control.
So let me
of
ask you this though. Then wait a minute though. So now let's raise the ante a little bit. Now you're at 340. Now you're at Ruth Chris.
Ooh.
But you know what? I tell them, you didn't I can take myself, so I don't know you anything. That's how I come back with
Oh, see?
That's how I come back with that.
And that's
So
why they go Dutch.
And then
Chris, that's what that
and here we go with the Dutch.
You know, I'd rather do that because my value is much more than Three Forks, Ruth Chris,
Yeah, yeah.
Del
So-
Frisco.
So where do we get that vibe from? Where do we get
There had
that
to be
level of
some- there had to be some
expectation?
conversation along the way that led that guy to think.
Now I'm
it's
talking about
okay.
think about this. Where do brothers get that from? It's like cat buying you a drink in the club. Now
You
y'all
owe me
go
a
now.
number, you owe me a
Yeah,
number.
now
Go
y'all go
nowhere.
together. Now y'all in a relationship. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Their expectations, I guess. You know what I did this week? And I think maybe it's a test. Sometimes guys go see how far they can go with you. And that's what I think it is. Let me see, I'm if you do it, oh well. If you don't, okay, well I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep taking you to all these, all these different
But you
places
know-
or whatever. And that's what I think they gon' try it.
Does it work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
does it? Yeah.
Does it work?
But for some women, because that woman's like, well, man, girl, he paid my light bill. He paid for me my nails done.
That's
So,
girl.
but
Don't
like,
even.
you know, I hate to
Ladies,
hear
don't
that.
stop telling people he
Yes,
paid for your
because the
nails
thing
to
is,
be done.
then,
Because
Stop
guess
it.
what?
ain't- girl,
You
no
can pay for your own nails to be
Wednesday's
done.
$15.
That is
You don't
nothing.
have 15 and you gonna open up
to
your
brag
for
about.
That, it's a problem.
I think me personally, DJ thinks that first, I think guys set this kind of atmosphere. I think it's kind of ridiculous. That's the first thing. But here's what I found out though, is that ladies fall for it.
So,
I mean,
are they weak ladies? Are you?
that's not the point. I think we're trying to gauge it, via level of intelligence. None of that matters.
It's just
None of
they
that
just fall
matters.
for it.
Yeah, they fall for it. So we men are swinging for the fences.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're gonna strike out. Sometimes it's a fly ball.
You right.
Oh baby, but sometimes it's a home run.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk about when you get that home run. Now, on that second and third day, what does that make you think of that woman at that point? Is she easy? How many other men doesn't came that way? Or is it okay?
So think about this. For some cats, giving it means you finna get another meal.
Wow.
Giving it up means you finna ride around a little more. We're gonna stop by Fred's house. We gonna. No, but does that constitute a relationship, or is this a bartering system? You giving it up, and you.
For a meal?
Yeah. Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
telling the
you
truth.
are.
I'm telling
you
the truth.
are. Wow.
Does dinner and a movie constitute?
no.
All right.
Absolutely not.
No.
But then
I
you know,
agree.
you might for some women it might.
It
You
does.
know.
No, ain't no.
A lot of women
Ain't no.
does.
Yeah, ain't no bite. Ain't no bite.
Because they like, well, at least I got somebody
Yes.
else today. No, I'll stay
Girl,
single.
yeah, they be happy
I'll
about
be
it.
waiting.
I'm telling y'all.
'Cause I
Listen.
know my worth.
So is that a deal breaker? So when that happens, say that they done crossed over, okay? And now is this guy still as interested as he was in her, or did it take back a little bit, or what? I mean, he's accomplished something, all right? Or
He
they've
made it
accomplished, they
through.
both, because you know what, they both got something out of it. You just have to say that.
And I think I get your question, Cole, but I think from a man's point of view, man, we swing. We want the next picture.
Man.
Who's next? Who's next? We keep trust.
So you done got
We
bored
keep-
already?
Yeah, man, we
that's
keep
right.
it score.
That's what
We
it
keep it
is.
score. I'm going right back to BB. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because you
So
said
what'll
that
keep you
man-
I
attention
found the
then?
home run hitter.
So then, if the holdout comes, is that gonna keep you longer or better?
Yes, for most of us, we enjoy the chase. We enjoy we enjoy the pursuit. We enjoy the pursuit.
Wow. All right.
So, okay, when you're dating or hanging out with someone, how can you,
Wow.
It's just too much to think about.
That's because you try to process it out. Now, what am I supposed to be doing?
So how can you show
Like,
it's just not about a free meal when you give it up? Because you may have really found that person attractive, interesting.
Yeah, what
It
if she a
wasn't the meal.
10? What if she everything
You know,
that you
Charlotte was that girl
you
in the line.
desire? And then on
So
night
then what?
one, okay. And were you still chasing her? Cause she everything you want, but it was kind of easy.
Oh, see,
So you telling me this girl is a 10, everything about her personality is
Nah, man,
yeah,
she's all
everything
that.
about her personality is right, all that stuff. For us, yeah, we gonna tap out.
she was, I mean, like Nicole said, she's everything.
She everything
she
that
looks
you can-
good.
I don't mean tap out like we leaving.
Oh, you gonna just
Yeah, I'm
give
gonna
it-
come back and see if this real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
tap
Yeah.
out that way.
Now I'm saying, oh, all right, let's see what the deal is.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
Let's see what it is.
Okay. So it's
Because
not a
think
deal
about
breaker.
this. So think about this. Ladies, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with finding someone attractive. Finding someone attractive enjoying their company, and saying, you know what, I think I might want to.
Go there.
Yeah, I might want to take it there because you do have the choice to do that.
Right.
But know that something's coming with that.
And you know, Steve Harvey talks about, what is it, 30, 60, 90-day rule.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bunch
Tell
of
Steve Harvey this. I said, can I say this on her? Tell Steve Harvey to shut up.
You know, so many women, they say lose dates.
Think like a man.
What is it to me? Shut up.
Lose dates because they don't give it up. You know, we've had callers call
And
me
then it's
and
not
tell us
about,
that.
but it's
You're
not
right.
about, it's not about giving up. It's not about giving it up. It's about the personality of that person.
Yeah.
It's about
That's
it's about the
exactly
interaction.
right.
It don't have nothing
Because
to do
if that's
about-
all they
yeah.
wanted, they didn't want no relationship no
in
way.
the first place.
They
Yeah.
didn't. It's more, hey, that ain't gonna keep you.
Yeah, man.
That, you know, it's great, but that is not what's gonna keep you in the long run.
Because what if it's bad and you waited 90
right,
days?
right.
Then
It's
you
not
gone
gonna
in
keep
91
you.
days.
Yeah.
What that got to
I
do
need
with
to
anything?
like you.
That's
I
right.
like you.
If I'm into you.
Yes.
If I'm into you, I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not even
It,
thinking
it,
about
it should
that.
it should be. It
Because
should
think
be
about
a
this.
bonus.
Because think about this. After you turn 30, how many?
Right.
What?
You what?
Yeah, man. Come on, stop with
What
that.
else? You right?
Stop with that.
I know.
Stop with that.
Say it 'cause I can't.
It's got to be bigger than you. It's got to be bigger than just
Say it
that.
'cause I
It's
can't.
got to be. It's got to be
You do.
bigger than intimacy.
It
'Cause-
does.
'cause think about this. I'm being. This is coming straight from me. This is my opinion. This is my experience.
Right.
Man, after 30, I didn't. What?
Conversation.
That ain't about nothing.
I just had a conversation.
I would hope.
It's like,
would hope the
look,
woman
after
that
a
I'm
certain
with.
age, and
Yeah.
if you're doing things that I'm not saying go do these things,
Yeah.
now, but if you do, it's just like, okay, now what?
I mean, can she keep a job?
Can right?
Basics,
Yeah.
What are you?
Now I'm
yeah.
interested in something else.
Yeah.
And I hope that the woman that I'm with or the woman that I'm pursuing is saying the same.
Absolutely.
Can he keep a job?
not
Does
about
does he take care of his children?
Yes.
How does he treat his mother?
Yes. Is
All
he
the
involved in the
respect to
community?
me,
It's supposed to be
Is
some
he a
things coming
leader?
into play there.
Yes.
Supposed to be some things
Absolutely.
coming- And intimacy is not it.
No.
Yes.
That's not.
No.
Yeah.
Especially at, like he said, at a certain
that age,
age.
Yeah, man.
You, what else can?
You've
Okay.
been to high school. You just went to the prom. You've been to college. You lived in a dorm.
Yes.
You
You
Let's
just
be
got
real.
that first apartment.
Yes.
And we know how all those things turned
Yes.
out.
You've been all 20, from
You
20 to 29.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Ain't too
It
much
can't be about. It
more.
can't still be about
Right.
that.
So since we're talking about that, let's talk bad service when it comes to tipping. What would you say is the average amount of tip a person should give for good service?
Of course, the minimal should be 10 to 15%, I think. But it's based on the service, and I'm big on that. Huge on,
Me too.
you know, yeah, because I can see you, your energy, and how you interact with me, and also how you're interacting with the other tables that you're waiting on. So I pay attention. You got to just, you know, give me all this extra red carpet.
Right.
But I do like you to come and check on the tables. Are you okay? And then sometimes you have to consider, sometimes they're short staff. So, you know, I'm just paying attention to the whole thing. But yeah, so I think it's important because they do a lot of work. They don't make a lot of money, you know, so I think it's important to tip. But however, if I have not so good service, then I'm not really happy with that. I'm not tipping well. And that's, you know, it's not right, but I don't.
Let's be a little more specific. How about this? What about tipping in our community? See, I don't think everybody has a problem with tipping. I think we have a problem with tipping in our community.
Okay, why is that?
I just don't think. I don't believe that we've been. Yeah, we just haven't been conditioned to do that. You know what I mean? When you're given excellent service. When the last time you tipped your barber? When the last time you tipped your beautician? When the last time you tipped your nail tech?
Right.
That you really gave them a tip.
A real tip.
Yeah, a tip for real. So when you go to the barbershop, now I think a haircut's $20. Barbershop, do you just slide them that 20?
Right.
I mean, because really what you, for the most part, 90% of them cats come in there and slide that 20 and think.
I believe that.
They do. They do. They done gave that 20 up and say,
And they
oh, he
gone.
did. Well, if he did his job and he did it
Absolutely.
adequately, you were supposed to compensate him for that.
So what do you do when your homeboys, your homegirls say, well, shoot, that's their profession. I didn't tell them she was it. I don't
You need to talk to them about that
Yeah.
and educate them about that because again it goes back to their upbringing. They probably saw their mama, their daddy, their older brother, sister.
Yeah.
This is what it is, and they don't really know. And a lot of times, if you're not in that profession, you really don't understand it.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm on commission only, so I understand.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. So think about this. Do we tip in our community? We're focusing on our communities.
Yes.
Do we tip the bar Do we tip the, do we tip the bartender? Do we tip the valet? Do we tip when we order our food to go? When we pull up at Outback and we standing in the to-go line while they
That's
bring
good.
it out
See,
to
that's
us?
where I'm bad about
Are
to
we
go.
are we actually
Yeah.
tipping those people?
Yeah.
And they service, yeah.
'Cause they're
You are
still
being
doing
rendered a
something.
service.
Yeah.
Right. And you mentioned valet, and I have a dear friend of mine, actually my son. He did valet, and he said you'd be surprised the people driving these high-end cars.
Are the
won't
ones on
tip.
tip.
Pull up and won't tip nothing, but the car may cost $100,000.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And they want this quality service, fast
Mhm.
paced,
Yes,
everything.
yes.
You get there, and they give you nothing on $1.
Mhm.
People driving an old plane.
And see, I think that's an insult.
They,
A
bring,
dollar?
they pull up and they give you $5, $10.
That's
They
right.
respect you more because they know it's your craft, it's your gift, and you provide
Wow.
service.
Wow.
But it's crazy when you realize people don't really tip.
And I think even in our communities, we wonder why we get a certain kind of service. We wonder why we have certain kinds of restaurants. Well, it's really difficult to keep those places afloat.
Especially in our community.
Yeah, in our communities.
Why is that? Why is there so much turnover in our community open? And you know what, 3 months you pass by, what's going on there?
It's not. We don't value those things. It has to be valued. There's a reason why, and I hope that I'm not overstepping my bounds here. There's a reason why Rudy's is Rudy's.
And look what Rudy's is.
That's right. There's a reason why.
Because they put something in their seasoning.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
got crack in it.
That's what they say, but it's still open.
It's
and
still
it's
open.
not about the appearance of it. I mean,
No.
they've upgraded, but Rudy,
Man, we was in a shack. Remember, we
Do
was
you
standing on the
hear
corner
me?
on Keys. You were
Yes.
actually standing on the corner of Keys
Yes.
in traffic, trying to get some chicken.
yes.
But think about this: we don't have a Luby's across the street from Rudy's.
That's true too.
We don't have a.
Nothing around it.
But I'm almost like, would
It's
Lucas
right there.
make it over there?
The-
Right
but-
there. You
but
know,
why
it's
wouldn't
kind of
it?
like,
But why wouldn't it?
yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
Wow.
Why wouldn't it make it?
But see, this is the thing.
It's got to be valued.
The
We have
reason
to
I say
value.
that is because, okay, you have Rudy's.
Mm-hmm.
Then on that street, what other, I think there's a Jack in the Box. I'm just visualizing.
No, I can run it down. I'm from right there.
Yeah, there are no big restaurants over there. And
You don't
is
have
that
any real
why?
restaurants.
Why?
Again, it's the customer base. We haven't been taught to tip. We haven't been taught to, and I hope I'm not saying the wrong word, taught. We've been taught to tip, taught to maintain. See, because when I go in Luby's, I expect for Luby's to look like Luby's.
Absolutely.
I want the same Luby's experience that I get on 630.
Yes.
Because when I come to Lancaster Road,
Yes.
I want the same experience.
Yeah.
And I think what's important to us is that we want those experiences, but do we have the capability of maintaining that atmosphere? Are we actually going to run in there and turn up the seats? And y'all know,
You're right.
I hope
You're
I'm
right.
saying it the right way.
You are.
I hope
You're
it's coming
right.
out the right way.
You're absolutely right. But they respect Rudy's.
Yeah, and and we're ready to close out. Also, people don't value. Mean people make it hard, and they don't value our service and our locations,
I agree.
which
Yeah.
cause problems for those areas.
Yeah. I
agree.
Even talking about commission only, some people don't respect your time. So if a barber
right.
wants me, or she just wants to pay them, then be at work on time. Like a doctor, you go in and you gotta wait 20, 30 minutes
Yeah,
for your appointment.
yes. I
love
Why
it.
am I spending all this money? You want
I
me to
love
tip
it.
you, but you don't
I
respect
love
me
it.
by being here.
Now,
I'm
I
not gonna tip
totally agree with that. I
professional
totally
about it.
agree. That goes
Across
back
the
to your
board.
service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
guys, hey, it's been another
Yes,
great,
it
great
has.
time here on Let's Talk with Angela and Nicole and DJ.
Thank you, ladies.
And we'll be back. Stay tuned for Let's Talk with Angela and Nicole.